ladies. Hello.
That's a big win in my book.
We're going to try that theory, and then we're going to try again tomorrow and breed them and see if that holds any weight and everything. I came out to give Petunia her last bottle for the night. Welcome back, everybody, to Fiddle Fern Farmstead. Me and Jacob are going to try to get the rabbits ready to breed. We're going to probably start that tomorrow since it's starting to warm up a good bit. Usually I don't like to breed during the wintertime just because of how cold it gets and they're out in the elements. We don't have them in a shed. We do have cover for them, obviously, but they're still out in the open. So we're gonna start getting them ready, make sure everybody's fed and watered and happy, and then hopefully tomorrow we will start doing some breeding for the spring. I've been talking to Jared a little bit about maybe trying to get a better watering system down here. When we get water run down to the garden, I feel like it'll be a little bit easier for us to get the water to the rabbits because the garden will be just right here. And then maybe we can run like a water line over here so we don't have to carry the buckets back and forth to the hose pipe to fill them up. Because right now we put the water in these and then I just fill their waterers up that way. So this is Gertie. It's tracking you. This is Gertie. I'm going to put her in with Sam. Always take the doe to the buck because does are very hold on, let me turn the face tracking off because it's gonna track you everywhere, are very protective of their spaces. I usually leave them in. Would you quit, you little silly goose? That's what you get. You got hit yourself in the head. I usually leave them in there for about 4 or 5 minutes just to see if anything will happen. Just to let them talk to each other for a little while. And then if nothing happens, I'll take them out and put them back in, and then I'll just keep trying this until I get one to breed, and then I stagger them out. So I usually wait a couple of days, a day or a couple of days, and then I'll try again with a different doe. Just so I don't have does having kits on the same day, I can kind of stagger it out and make sure everybody's okay a little bit at a time. So apparently nobody is in the mood today. It's not a very nice day, so maybe that's what it is. I had told you guys in a earlier video that Jared had told me that if you give them a banana, it helps get them in the mood. It helps make them want to reproduce. So we're going to try that theory, and then we're going to try again tomorrow to breed them and see if that holds any weight. I feel like you'd have to do it like more than once just to see if that actually is what's happening. But we're gonna start that today and see what happens. So I fed everybody. We're gonna try to get everybody super happy and comfortable over the next day or two. Usually happy rabbits, happy full rabbits are more likely to breed than not happy rabbits. So we're gonna try that. Jacob's getting done giving everybody some hay. We're trying to switch over from not feeding as much pellet as we have been to feeding more hay, primarily to the rabbits. And then I found this blend at Tractor Supply, which is more like it's like a pet rabbit type of blend, but it has like calendula flowers and some other flowers and different types of hay in it. So I'm going to try that tomorrow. Just give them a little handful of that. I've been trying to find like some little bowls to put in their into their cages with them. So if you have like a hay bucket, I can't find them at Tractor Supply. I've looked at our local feed store that we also have down the road, and I haven't seen any there. I want like something that I can fasten into the corner. I feel would be a good option. But I don't know. So I can't find them. I'm gonna look on Amazon tonight. I think I found them before on Amazon, like a little corner hay feeder for rabbits, but things that I find are either like way too big for what I want, or yes, dear. Or it's just not what I want. So if you have anything if you have meat rabbits or pet rabbits in either way, where you have like a bowl or something for their hay inside their crates, if you'll let us know in the comments what you use, because I have had the hardest time trying to find them or find anything remotely like what I want. So yeah, let us know if you have anything. I'm going to show you, I guess most people call it a weed, but it's chickweed. If you don't know what it looks like, let's see if I can get down close to them. So the flowers look like little bunny ears. They have the little white flowers on them. Come on. Give me a clear shot. They look like little bunny ears, and they're really good medicinally for us, but also for the rabbits. When it starts growing, I'll give like a little handful. I don't give them much because I don't give them a lot of green stuff anyway. But I'll give them like a little handful of it as a treat. I also, if the plantain is growing, I'll give them a little bit of that as well. But yeah, just for fun. If you don't know what that is, that's what it is. It's chickweed. And that's how I can always tell it's the chickweed, is the little bunny ear flowers. So we are definitely behind on garden stuff this year, which with a surgery that we weren't planning on, and a whole bunch of other stuff that happened, mainly us getting animals that weren't on the agenda. Anyway, we are a little behind, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for the garden this year. So the hay waste that we were talking about in the last video, we had already brought the first bales of straw that we brought in. The cows and the goats really weren't having it. So we took it out of the hay feeders and we put it over here, because there's going to be areas in here that I don't want grass growing. I don't mind it, but what I have planned, we can put that straw down and it'll kill the grass. So I think what I'm going to ask Jared to do is, in this area where we're going to have some raised beds, I think I'm going to ask him to just come in and till the ground, and us just plant a small garden this year. And then throughout the summer, well, probably in the next few weeks, we're going to start the high tunnel, and it's going to go back here in this back corner. But yeah, so it's definitely, I should be starting seeds right now. I did get those little raised bed stands from Tractor Supply for free, because they were going to throw them away. So I'm trying to remember how many. I think it's 4. I think I got 4 of those that they were going to throw away. I got to put them together, and I can use those as well. I had planned on putting them in the high tunnel once we get it built. So there's that. But as for like tomatoes and stuff, I think we're just going to go old school. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to get him to till me a spot up now that you're watching this, Jared, I need you to tell me a spot in the garden. But I think that's what I'm going to ask him to do is till up this front area, leave a center path. I'm going to turn you back around. I think here's my vision is till up this area here and this area here, leave a center path here, which is what the plans are for the garden anyway, is to have that center path going down the middle that will lead to the back of the garden where the high tunnel is. And I'm I want a tea garden and I want a rose bed garden just to have to look at because pretty things are nice. So that is the plan. That is my plan right now, to see if he'll till up these two front areas and us just have a small garden this year while we work on getting the rest of it finished. So if we do that, I can have this front area to garden for this year, and then we can start in the back and we'll start at the back and work the permanent stuff from the back forward. I think that's a good plan. I'm good with that, I think. But if you have a homestead or any kind of garden area, you know that plans sometimes don't work out. So we're going to play it by ear, and that's how it's going to go. Also, I don't know if anybody has ever used chip drop. I'm going to try again this year and see if we can get anything brought in. In the other house, I was on chip drop's list for 2 years, maybe longer. And I went on constantly and renewed my request for a chip drop and never got one. Never got one at that house. We have a friend that lived literally, we lived on a long highway, and literally across the street, there's the highway and there was 2 roads off the highway to each side. On the other side of the highway, he got I can't remember how many chip drops he told Jared he got. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know how that process goes, but basically what you do is you go on to chipdrop.com, you put in your address, give them a picture of where you would want it dropped off. It gives you 2 choices. You can get everything mulched, so you get basically a wood chip dump truckload in your yard. I can't exactly remember what it's a big dump truck full of mulched chips. So you can get that, but it also asks you if you mind getting any larger chunks of wood. And when they say larger chunks of wood, it could be like an entire tree trunk cut into sections. So I always just do the regular chips, everything mulched up. So I'm going to take pictures today of where I wouldn't mind them coming in and dumping a truckload full of chips, because that would be awesome to go ahead and do the pathways and everything in wood chips. So we're going to see if we can get a chip drop. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ladies. Hello. Let me go shut the gate and I'll let you out. Okay, we're gonna go let the kids out to play for a little bit. I might try to milk Mayhem. Since she has triplets, they really empty her out. Hi! She's feeling much better, as you can see. You gotta get your feet off the gate, ma'am. She wasn't even like jumping up to see us when we would come out. Hold on. Turns out it's super hard to open a gate with one hand. Hi, Petunia. Oh, hold on. Oh, my goodness. Hi. I can't even keep up with you guys. It's super hard for me to keep up with these. Hi. With these little kids when on this camera, because the gimbal likes to keep up. So let's let the other kids out. Hello. Hello. Candy, I'll of course has to be rude about it. You have to let your kids play with other kids, Candy. Yeah. Hi, Petunia. Petunia is so used to us coming out with bottles and everything. I think this is probably my favorite part about having baby goats, is just watching them jump everywhere, because they're just so full of energy. I know I didn't bring your bottle yet, so I am going to try to get Mayhem up on the milk stand. We'll see how that goes. So we're gonna open it up and see what happens. I usually put some food. Let's see if I can get a good spot for you guys to sit. Well, you can't keep turning the thing over. Let's see. Nope, not a good spot. I need this shelf to have like a good flat spot, and it's got that corrugated stuff. Let's see if we pan down just a little bit. That works a little. Here. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. This is Petunia. This is Spoiled Rotten, is what it is. Spoiled Rotten. Yeah, spoiled. She's looking for milk. Okay, so Mayhem kind of knows. She's looking and watching for me to, hold on. I gotta get the microphone off the thing. She's watching for me to pour something into this bowl. So we are going to see what we can do. No, ma'am. So I give her just a little bit of grain. I want to go, the place where we get our, where we buy our grain, they said that they can order, you can't see me, can order whatever we want them to order, what we want from them. So I'm going to see if I can get the Kalmbach milk maker ordered in for us. So let's try this. Come on, Mayhem. Come on. You go this way. Come on. You got to come up. Good girl. Good girl. That's a first. Now we're making headway. I don't have all of our new milk stuff washed yet, so I've been milking into just mason jars. Hi, pretty. So we're gonna try to milk her. Usually she will fight me at first, but what I do, I don't think I told you, I give her just the regular goat feed that we give everybody else right now until I can get that milk maker. And then I also give her a little bit of alfalfa as well to eat. I'm sorry, my hands are cold, I know. Hi. Hi. Oh, Petunia. Don't let her kick you, Petunia. Petunia. You're making this difficult, Petunia. Gotta get down, Mama. Gotta get down, little lady. So, she's been kicking a lot, but I'm hoping the more I do this, I've had to hold her hoof most of the time. And, oh, you got kicked. Petunia. Come here before you get kicked again. Let's try it this way. I have been sitting beside her, but sometimes if I get down, I want to go get, their teats feel super dry, and I'm not, I don't like that. They're super dry, because usually when they are, they don't want you to touch them. So I think what I'll do tomorrow, since it's too late to go out right now, is go out and get some stuff to put on her teats, since they feel really dry. So they could be chafed from them feeding, but I've been trying to milk her more just to get her supply up. But feeding triplets is not easy. So you don't get back up here, Mama might kick you again. That wasn't fun for anybody, especially you. Don't do it, Petunia. Oh, here comes the other two. Hi, Harry. But I'll let her, you feel full. You don't need any more. I'll let her stay up here and finish. That's all I got from her, so not much. She's still pretty empty. But just her getting up on this milk stand and me not having to fight her, that's a big win in my book. So, because, I mean, when I tell you that we have had to fight her to get her up on this milk stand, it's been awful, honestly. But she's doing better getting back up, getting on it. Candy, we can't turn over this girl right here. She is a... Here. What's this? Mom's gonna kick you. She is. Let her finish her food. Candy is just hungry all the time. And she looks pretty full herself. I may try to fight her up on the milk stand. She is one that we still... out there. Hold on. She is just mooing away. She was staring me down. She knows that it's time for food to be handed out. But I may try to get her up there. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm just now getting to where I can move pretty good. I still can't pick up a lot of things, so fighting her is not on my list of things that I want to do today. But I'm going to let Mayhem finish eating what's in the bucket and let her get used to just being on the milk stand. And I haven't been feeding her except for when she's up on the milk stand. So that was a major thing there, is getting her to understand that when she gets up there, she's going to get something in return for her getting up there. Definitely put the microphone down for that last bit. I am so sorry. It's weighing down my shirt, so I took it off and I was just going to hold it, but it doesn't help if I don't pick it back up. I'm going to try to see if I can get I already said that. I don't know if you could hear very well. I'm going to try to get Candy up on the thing. But Mayhem is still finishing her food right now. I've opened it, and she's still just, it's tracking my face. Let's turn it around. I've opened everything, and she's still just kind of standing there. I'm trying to just give her the free option of knowing she's not trapped. And she can get down if she wants to. I showed her that I opened it. I turned her head. She knows that it's open. These cows and other goats are super angry at me because I haven't brought them any food yet, but I'm still kind of iffy about going in there by myself right now, because if they start pushing and shoving and I get knocked down, then there we are. And that wouldn't be good for anybody. But I am going to give them some water. Let's see if I can get the hose pipe down there. Nope, it's already going. Petunia, you can't just walk in front of someone. 'Tis rude. Oh, I might have to go get a baby out of the chicken pen. I think it's Wally again. Hold on a minute. Okay, while that fills up, we can go let the baby goat out of the chicken coop. Who is it? Nope, it's Eve. Eve is in the chicken pen. Ma'am, you went through the door. Come on, you want out? You want out? Okay. Come on. Eve. You gotta You can take them to the water. Come on. Come on. See? Now you're free. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's remove ourselves from the chicken coop. Did we learn a lesson? Probably not. So I noticed the other day that, oh, she's going to take off running now. I noticed the other day that Eve has a small moon spot. So I'll see if I can sneak up on her. Probably not. See. No. We'll just have to hold her later and we'll show you the moon spot. So that's pretty cool. The kid that died was pretty dappled. I would say more dappled than anything, black and white. And he would have been a really pretty buck, but unfortunately, it's usually always the pretty ones that don't make it, so that's always fun. So it's later. We went in for dinner and everything. I came out to give Petunia her last bottle for the night. But we are calling it an evening, and we're going to start over tomorrow. See if you can see her. This is why you're spoiled. Let's take a breather. Huh? A basket? Are there eggs? Too many? Oh, okay. Well, I can hand you another one after you fill this one up. I don't have a basket. Can I feel your belly? I think you're good. I think we need to check and see if brother or sister need some food. That tummy is full, girl. That's too much. That's too much. Yeah, too much. Yeah, so we're going to call it a night. We're going to get hay down, and I'm going to check on everybody else, make sure everybody else has a full belly. But we will catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.